Welcome back to our Norwex Walk Through the Catalog series. I'm Brenda Massung, your Norwex independent consultant with Team Just Use Water. Today, I'm excited to talk about all your different Moptions that you have. You're going to find where we're at in the catalog today is on pages 8 through 10. We're going to be talking through all these different options that you have and what might be best suited for your home, all right? So as you can see, there's many different pads. So a lot of questions I get are, which ones do I need? But let's start with our mop starter kit, all right? So today I'm going to be showing you our Nordic Naturals mopping system because it happens to be my favorite because it's beautiful. All right, you're going to see the gorgeous gold and rose quartz. The pad that I have on here right now is actually our dry mop pad. If you have our other colored mopping system, you're actually going to see it in the bright sunny yellow. And the easy way to remember this is sunny yellow dry or dry like sand, all right? Now, the cool thing about all of your Norwex products is each tag says what it is, but they're also their own little hanger. So when you decide to organize your Norwex, you have the opportunity to hang them directly by the tags. So this one, I also love the fact that Norwex makes recycled products, and these are all recycled. So you're going to see right on the tag, it actually says floor dry. You also can see we have two different sizes of mop. This is traditionally like the size of your disposable mopping systems, the items that you throw away constantly. And then, of course, this one is about 1.5, almost 2 times the size of our smaller mopping system, and so you can get a lot more done with this larger system. Now, these pads are really, really flexible, so if you're thinking about smaller, tighter spaces, don't worry, because this is going to go in and out of those spaces really well. Now, one trick I want to teach you about our mopping system that is my personal favorite is how you can offset your mop pad. So what you're going to see here is I have this floppy end, and then I also have everything stuck to one corner over here. This is what I call the strong corner. This is going to allow you to get in all those really tight little spaces that you're needing to mop but don't necessarily want to, bend down to sweep it all out. This is going to get in there for you really well. And then your floppier end, this is actually going to do the quarter round of your baseboards. So when you're mopping, your mopping system can actually take this right up to the edge, flip it up, and do all those little baseboard edges that you're like, oh, there's so much dust on there. How did this happen? You now have a mopping system that can allow you to easily clean those spaces that you never thought possible before. Now, our mopping system is all on a telescopic handle. Whether you choose our Nordic Natural system or our traditional original blue and green color, you have the ability to extend this pole very, very tall. So I'm going to step back here so you can see this. You've got your pretty little base. I have, of course, my mop pad on here right now, and I'm going to actually step on the mopping system, and you're going to twist. It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, super easy. See how tall this goes? I mean, this is over my head now, and I am actually very vertically challenged. So this is not something that, I would be like, oh my goodness, I'm so much taller. But they say that the proper height for your mop is actually between your nose and your chin. Did y'all know this? It's important that you put it right here so that you're never bending over. Now, if you find yourself just out of habit more than anything bending over when you're mopping when it's this height, actually extend it closer to the middle of your forehead, and then go ahead and tighten it by tightening to the right, all right? The righty-tighty system of this mop is going to allow you to really take it to that whole nother level of tightening and then allow you to clean and be ready to go. So what you're going to see is this pad right here is going to pick up some dirt and dust from the floor, all right? Now, my sweet little hostess asked me to sweep her floor today, so we're going to thank her for all the dirt that she's leaving us behind. And then hopefully y'all can see this. These are really tall baseboards in this home, but you can see how my mop is actually gone right up against that baseboard and is allowing us to clean in all those tough spots, all right? Now that strong corner, again, is going to go to work if you need it to in all those tougher spaces. And then this dry mop pad allows you to remove all the really like small tiny particles of things. For example, dust, dog hair. I also love it for pet dander. So I'm going to flip it up. I don't know if there's going to be much dirt on here, but y'all can see there's a tiny little bit on here, and you're going to take this amazing rubber brush that we have in our line. Now, this is good on more than just the mopping system. You're going to utilize this if you have an animal that sheds in your home. You can utilize this on your sofas. I also absolutely love this for your vehicle carpet as well, especially if your beautiful golden retriever hops in the car and you've got their hair in the interweavings of your carpet. The rubber brush does a phenomenal job of taking it out. It's also great on other tools we have in our catalog, like our dusting mitt, our long green Enviro wand, which conveniently also attaches to our mopping system. But what you're going to do with your rubber brush is right over a trash can, you're actually going to take all the dirt that's on this pad and put it right in. Now, there is one trick to using your rubber brush. Most people would think, oh, let me do big sweeping motions. And actually, you want to do very small, short little strokes like this. What that's going to do is it's going to allow the silicone bristles to really grab all of that dirt off of your mopping pad and put it into the garbage where it belongs. So after you've dry mopped your floor, the system makes it super easy to take off the one pad and apply the other, and you're going to go ahead and put your wet mop pad on. I'm going to show it to you here after I stick my mop right next to my counter here. One other handy design on our mopping system is there's actually this little lip. You can use this as leverage for pushing, but you can also use it as a stand for your counter. So in case you want to lean it up against something and you don't want it to fall because it does make a great loud sound when it does, you can easily lean it up right against your countertop and not have to worry about it falling or scaring small children. So our wet mop pad options, of course, this is our beautiful color for the rose gold mopping system, our Nordic Naturals. And then we also have our beautiful blues, as I like to share, with our original system. As again, you can see the size difference between our two wet mop pads for the wet mop system. Now, specialty mopping systems, we also have some really cool things that you can add to your home collection if you have some tougher areas to clean. For example, this is our tile mop pad. This, you can see, has these awesome little chevron scrubbies in it. And what those chevron scrubbies are great for is to clean up all the tile and the grout. If you have textured linoleum, this works terrific on that as well. And this can be used wet. It can also be used dry if you need to, but my preference is wet on it, all right? And then you have our chenille mop pad. This furry little friend is awesome for your furry little beasts at your home. These little chenille microfiber fingerlings actually get in all those tight-to-reach spaces in terms of where the dog hair and the cat hair lies, or when, just strange messes happen. This is great for that. We also used to have a very old home with big grooves in our gorgeous wooden floor, and this allowed us to pick up and pull all the things out of those really tough to reach spots in the grooves, all right? And then last but not least, we also have our window mop pads as well. So you can actually use this. I love it on shiny floors, travertine. If you have a high sheen to your wood or linoleum, you can use it on that as well to make it polish and shine. We also have a small window mop pad that also can be used with our handheld cleaning system. So this is the size of our small mop base, and you're actually just going to take this and directly put it on. This little handle, though, you guys, is like a secret. Inside, there's this new little tool, all right? It's a multi-use tool. Can y'all see? The bristles on here can get into all the tough-to-reach spots. So, for example, you think about keyboards on your computer. In your car, you've got your vents. All those different things, you can use this little guy right here, and then it stores itself right into your system. Okay, so this handle can be detached from, of course, your mopping system, and so you can put your long pole back on if you'd like to, or you can use the short handle as well. If you have wooden stairs at your home, this works great for wooden stairs. If you don't want to use the full long handle, you can just use the smaller one, all right? So a couple other fun things on pages 9 and 10. We have our spray bottles, two amazing designs. We've got our blue and we've got our aluminum, and both say Norwex. So much fun. But if you want a great way to store your water, these are both ergonomically designed. They also have a great spray feature, which might sound strange, but it's pretty amazing. We also have our carpet stain buster. Now this is an enzyme-based product, and we'll get more into enzymes on a different page in the catalog, but it's designed to eat all the weird, gross stuff out of your carpet stains. This may be used on sofas as well. I absolutely love this when a coffee spill happens in our home on the carpet. We can use this to clean it up. If you have puppies or kiddos that need something like this for your carpets, it's a great addition to your home. And then I also love the fact that you can dilute this in a carpet cleaner as well. So if you like to shampoo your carpets like we do, then definitely consider that as a choice for your home. Now, the last thing on those couple of pages is actually one of our entry mats. And you guys, this is something that a lot of my customers look at and think, oh, Brenda, I just don't know that I want to spend that much on an entry mat. But you guys, we absolutely adore our entry mats. And the number one reason we do is because we have 5 children. They track in things in and out of our home on the regular. And if you think about all the things that are outside that I don't necessarily want tracked through my home, this is a great stopping point because so many chemicals come in through our home doors on our shoes and our feet. So our entry mat, actually, you can see this here, this dark stripe is actually kind of like AstroTurf. So it can scrub and scrape the bottom of your shoes really well. And then, of course, our soft plush microfiber. And on the back is a rubber matting as well. So this is a great thing for your entries to your homes. If you have a camper, it's great to put as well. If you live near a sandy location, y'all, this will stop the sand at the door, all right? This is also machine washable. You won't throw it through the dryer. You'll just air dry. But I also, most of the time, I just utilize our rubber brush to take all the dirt off of it and then allow myself to keep on going. You could run a vacuum over it as well, but you'll want to go one direction. This is a great addition. Thanks for joining us today for pages 8 through 12 of our Norwex 2020 catalog. If you have questions, please reach out or subscribe if you like what you see and follow along as we continue through the 2020 catalog all this year. Thanks, everybody.